Now I'm going to talk about how to express the meaning before in Turkish. Önce is a Turkish postposition. In other words, just like a preposition, except that it comes after the word that it's referring to. Önce is a postposition meaning either before or ago. After a Turkish noun in the nominative case, so for example, the noun yıllar, meaning years. Yıllar is in the nominative. If we have önce, yıllar önce, that means years ago. But following a noun in the ablative case, önce carries the meaning of before. For example, the Turkish word for school is okul. If we want to say before school, we'll put okul in the ablative case and then add our postposition önce. So okuldan önce, before school. Another example. Let's say we want to say before Sunday. Pazar gününden. So Sunday, ablative ending, önce, before Sunday. Another example, we can do it with times. So let's say we want to say before 7:30. Saat 7:30. Okay, 7:30. Ablative ending. Saat 7:30'tan önce, before 7:30. We can also use önce as a postposition with pronouns, personal pronouns, and the pronouns meaning this and that. Let's look with the personal pronoun, sen, you, singular, informal. Senden önce, before you. Another example, you can use önce with question words like kim, who, or ne, what. If you want to say before what, you can say ne, what, den, önce. So we've seen how we can use the postposition önce to mean before, following nouns in the ablative case. We can actually also use önce as a postposition with verbs to create the meaning before, like before reading, before going to bed. Let's look at what we'll do. We'll start with the verb stem and add the appropriate form of this ending according to the rules of two-way vowel harmony. The ending is meden or madan, depending on the rules of two-way vowel harmony. So, for example, let's say we want to say before going. We'll say git, the verb stem of the Turkish word for gitmek, to go. Gitmeden önce. Gitmeden önce, before going. And this could be, depending on the context and the sentence in which we find this could mean before I went, before you went, but here, in isolation, before going. Another example with the Turkish verb okumak, to read, oku, our verb stem, plus the appropriate form of this suffix. So okumadan önce. This is a separate word. Before reading. And that's how you express the idea of before in Turkish.